Thank you. Please sit down.
Why don't we begin at the beginning, if you don't mind? Okay, let's. Got it.
I emerged from the womb. That was the beginning. There was a camp at a farmer's place. So at the farm, there was like a summer camp, those farms were like in the country, the Laurentian Mountains and all. They were habitant camps. The French Canadians were, ils passaient comme ça là. And it was very like, and when they had to slaughter a pig, the pig would be picked up by its hind legs, and they'd cut the throat, and they'd catch the blood, and would make blood pudding from the blood. I mean, it's all stuff that we don't hear about now, but farms do that. And those farms back then were very, they sustained themselves in life. So this camp in that milieu was kind of basic. And so they would, they had the boxing. I was 6 or 7 years old. But then we put on a play, and the play was very meaningful in some ways, and I made the audience cry. And then my father was there, because it was like a Sunday when they picked the kids up from camp. My father helped me out. My boy Bill. Wait a minute. I make the audience cry. My father's giving me love. I like this. I think I'll do it again. And that was the beginning of the career. My father, you know, Shatner is a German name, and I don't know about now, but you know, Europeans. My father came over to this country when he was to Canada when he was 12, 13. Struggled, brought all his sisters and brothers from Germany over here, over to Montreal. And so he worked very hard. He was very serious. And expressed love not by saying, I love you, but by working hard and providing for you, showing that he loved you. So he loved me, but it wasn't a lot of emotional. So when he picked me up and said, my boy Bill, I said, that'll make a great song. University, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to be an actor, but I didn't dare. It was a career that, what's the phrase? I dare not speak, you know, until later in university. So what am I going to study? My father said, why don't you study economics? Okay, I'll study economics. But I never went to economic class. Well, I was the worst student that ever went to McGill University. No, I mean, you know, it sounds casual. I was the worst student that ever went to McGill University. I mean, I got like just above failing marks. Instead of graduating in June, I graduated in September because I had to make up some economic class or something. No, I was terrible. But what I did do at McGill was the college musicals, wrote, directed, acted in them, the college radio, college theater, and I was performing on stage all the time, one way or another, and very rarely went to class. Mostly I stole notes from my fellow students. And, what was that class about? And I'd read that and stagger through some test of some kind. I was always an actor, and you know, I was looking for the name for the longest time. For some reason, I've just remembered her name. Why speaking to you, do I remember Ruth Springford?
Did you wear a lot of blue, maybe?
Is it blue? Is it blue? Yeah, maybe it's like some rod or cone in my eye has reminded me. Ruth Springford. So she directed a number of plays, amateur plays that I was in. Upon graduation to McGill, She was running a summer theater. Montreal is built around a extinct volcano. So in the center, in the caldera, is a park. And part of that park, Ruth Springford made a summer theater, did a summer theater. And I said to her, can I be in your summer theater? She said, no, I got the company all fit. But we do have an opening for a assistant manager of the theater. I said, well, I got this degree. And then I proceeded to be the worst manager that ever was in a theater. No, I really, you know, as bad a student as I was a worse manager. But she said, well, I guess you could be in the acting company. And the same thing happened after the summer theater was over. There was, in Ottawa, the capital of Canada, a professional theater. And I think maybe the only one in Canada at that time, the Canadian Repertory Theater, the CRT. And so she was instrumental in that. And I said, can I go there? And she said, well, all right, you can be the assistant manager there. I lost tickets, lost money. And she made me a member of the acting company. I was there for 3 years.
And maybe a little bit further than that, you were an understudy for a very famous actor, Christopher Plummer, in 1957. And what was the transition from going to that community level theater to being in a
Well, it wasn't a community. It wasn't a community.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me, sir. Forgive me, sir. Forgive me, sir.
Professional theater. Not a very good one, but it was a professional theater.
Sweetness of my cherry pie. Can't stop, but I'll try. Thank you.
I was born in the very time I've been scared along. Who would wanna be strong? But they will try and take the skin out of my songs. And I don't know how to explain it, but I know we're gonna be alright. The sun is up and nobody seems to know.